Welcome to Los Santos, a sprawling metropolis filled with sun, sin, and an awful lot of trouble. Today, we dive into the story of three very different men who find themselves pulled together by a series of heists, betrayals, and an overwhelming desire to get rich, or at least survive. Meet Michael DeSanta. Once a high-profile bank robber, Michael is now trying to live the good life in witness protection, big house, expensive cars, a therapist on speed dial. Sounds ideal, right? But Michael's living the American dream with a catch. His family can't stand him. There's Amanda, his wife, who spends her time with yoga and retail therapy, especially after Michael's not-so-great attempt at joining her for yoga. His son Jimmy is always glued to his console, avoiding responsibility, while his daughter Tracy is desperate to be famous. With his marriage on the rocks, Michael realizes maybe a quiet life isn't for him. Soon enough, the allure of crime pulls him back to plotting heists. Enter Franklin Clinton, a young repo man looking for a way out of his struggling neighborhood. Franklin wants more, something bigger, and when he meets Michael during a repo job that goes sideways thanks to Lamar, Franklin's well-meaning but reckless friend, he finds a mentor. Michael, despite his own crises, opens the door to a larger, more dangerous world for Franklin, who is ready to take his shot, even if it means getting tangled in Michael's chaotic life. And then there's Trevor Phillips, Michael's old partner and the wild card of the trio. Trevor lives out in the desert, running his own chaotic businesses involving guns, drugs, and plenty of explosions. When Trevor finds out Michael is alive, he doesn't take it well, and that's putting it mildly. Trevor's unpredictable, violent, yet strangely loyal to those he cares about, whether it's raiding a biker gang or stealing a military jet just to prove a point. Trevor brings chaos wherever he goes. Together, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor form an unlikely partnership brought together by circumstance and the promise of big payouts. From robbing jewelry stores to breaking into government facilities, their heists get increasingly dangerous, testing their loyalty and their sanity. Whether it's an elaborate getaway in a submarine or dealing with Trevor's extreme antics, each of them must navigate their own struggles while trying to keep the others in line. But they're not doing this alone. There's Lester Crest, the mastermind behind the scenes, who never leaves his safe, dark room. Lester plans every detail, helping the crew stay ahead of the authorities most of the time. Then there's Lamar Davis, Franklin's best friend, who constantly drags Franklin into trouble, like the time they tried to kidnap a rival gang member and grab the wrong guy. Lamar's enthusiasm is unmatched, but his plans often end in chaos. Steve Haynes, the corrupt FBI agent, uses Michael, Trevor, and Franklin as pawns in his schemes, all while keeping himself out of danger. He loves being in front of the camera, but his manipulation keeps the crew under his thumb. And of course, Devin Weston, the billionaire industrialist who believes he's untouchable. Devin uses the trio for his own gain, whether it's stealing luxury cars or setting up heists, but his arrogance might just be his downfall. The heists are the backbone of their journey, each one bigger and riskier than the last. From high-speed chases to firefights with mercenaries, Michael wants out, Franklin wants in, and Trevor just wants chaos. Their dynamic keeps things interesting. Michael's trying to hold it together, Franklin's proving himself, and Trevor's blowing stuff up. Beyond the heists, it's their personal stories that bring depth. Michael struggles to reconcile his criminal past with his desire for a normal life. Franklin wants to rise above his circumstances without losing himself. And Trevor's quest for whatever he wants at any given moment keeps things unpredictable. Together, they try to find their place in a city that's as unforgiving as it is alluring. Los Santos is a city of contrasts, rich and poor, glamour and grime, where opportunity comes at a price. For Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, it's not just about the money. It's about making their mark on a city that chews people up and spits them out. In the end, GTA 5 is a story about crime, chaos, and surprisingly, a kind of dysfunctional friendship. Three men one city, and a lot of very, very bad decisions. Welcome to Los Santos. Try not to get blown up.